Well, what's up? I'm going to tell you guys something that, I don't know if this ever happened to you guys or anything. And this is something you really should probably follow protocols about this because of, I'm going to go ahead and say this one. This is close what I'm about to say. Being smart because sometimes some things fail and all that. And I went ahead and I pulled in the radiator up my truck and it has a 192 thermostat up in it and a new thermostat, but the whole thing about the hardware up in it is kind of different because of how the thing mounts and how the thing is supposed to be sitting up in it. And here's what I had to do. I had to put like a safety latch up on this safety latch right here because of whenever you're actually taking care of your hood and to keep the thing from flying. And don't get me wrong about this. Sometimes whenever you can't probably close your hood, it's better to have tie downs. Don't ever have one. Make sure you have two. And you want to make sure you have something like this, but this side here could look a little bit safer. But here's my only concern issue is that, whenever you're going to end up having some of these tie downs, don't ever buy the cheap ones to where it's like you only have like, okay, one safety related thing and it's like something fails. And then, here's the other thing too, whenever you guys can drive. And this is something about older vehicles you guys should probably look out for. Sometimes you never know, you might flip out, or either it's gonna happen to newer vehicles too, that your tailgate might just end up falling down whenever you're driving or anything. And then a lot of times whenever you need to go ahead and hit your brakes, you want to have some visible tail lights and a third brake light if you have a truck or anything. Make sure you have some really good safety related tail lights and all whenever you're driving. Headlights would probably be good too, but I actually have I really would state OEM factory headlights. And as much as I'm looking at driving an older vehicle, there are more protocols I have to look out for because the fact of it is brakes are something you look at for towing a heavy load and making sure you have a lot of time to stop. And you know here's something else I really will tell you guys that to really watch out for, and this is something you never know that you got to watch for your turn signals. Whenever you get water up in your turn signals, this is something that actually happened to me. I drove home one day and it didn't have any turn signals flashing up or anything and all that. These weren't even functioning because of, I think it was water from the car wash. And the fact of it was, I had a, what do you call that? Oh, yeah, water had gotten right up into my turn signal hose or something, not turn signal hose, my turn signal. What all happened from there, whenever I got water up in it, it was a really bad problem. And the thing about not having turn signals, my lights working, and yeah, that can be kind of risky whenever your turn signals don't work because you never know, you might have to use them, like your flashers and stuff. And, you know, and here's something else, with this, and I'm probably going to look at doing. I never thought I would see that, but I think there's a crack right there in my grill, and that there needs to be replaced too. So I'm gonna get to doing half of this stuff, and a lot of times you can buy vehicles and not put good parts. It can make things unsafe, but and I will tell you guys, I might spend a pretty good penny at this truck, windshield, all your stuff I had to do, but you know what? I really would state that there's probably gonna be a lot of big other changes I'm gonna be doing pretty soon, but yeah, that's about it. Well, peace.